Should I review the new Black Mirror Bandersnatch? Or should I review Bad Times at the El Royale? Good choice. What's going on, friends? Logan Myers here for Cinephellas.com. Tonight I'm going to review something that was just released on Netflix about a week ago. One of my favorite series on Netflix, a British show, Black Mirror. Black Mirror is like the modern Twilight Zone. It's heavily based on technology and futuristic and very, very well done. Always great scripts, really great cast, and just each episode is completely different. This time around in the holiday season, we were gifted with Bandersnatch, which is like the new Black Mirror film. Season 5 will be released this year in 2019, so that's really exciting. But they gave us a little Christmas present this time around based on the story called Bandersnatch. So we have a young kid named Stefan. It's 1984. He's a programmer. He's going into basically create this video game called Bandersnatch. It's based off a novel. So early on in this episode or movie, we're given a lot of choices as the audience. We're controlling Stefan's life. Early on in the episode, you have to choose like which cereal he eats for breakfast. So that really sets it up. And each person that watches this, they kind of choose their own paths and different outcomes of the story, different endings. It's very, very fantastic and very original. This is video games. That's what you do. You play them and you choose what the character does. But this time around, it's a TV show, right, on Netflix. So it's very original. Black Mirror is always pushing the bar to do something different. And this time around, the final product of Bandersnatch was phenomenal. And I really had a great time with it. So throughout the hour and a half, you're choosing what happens in Stefan's life. The people he interacts with, the choices he makes, the consequences, of his choices. Stefan meets Will Poulter. He works at this company. He's like the go-to person, Colin. He's built all these video games. He's a whiz, and they hit it off. But it all depends on what choices you make. If Stefan decides to work for this company or not take the job and just build this video game at home, so it just sets it up in different paths. And what's really cool about this, if you make the wrong choice, Netflix or the episode kind of resets until you make the right choice, to go down the right path. There's a few really excellent scenes in this episode. One in particular, it's an acid trip with Colin and Stefan, and a person, maybe jumping off a building and a whole bunch of crazy shit like an acid trip. And the total outcome of that was awesome. And that was something I chose. And that's pretty much the rest of this is basically controlling Stefan and to the end of the show. And there's so many endings and so many different ways you could have gone with this. The way I went about it, I don't really want to spoil too much, but it all comes around with Bandersnatch doing well. It was released and having to do with Colin's daughter. But that's pretty much all I want to say because I don't want to spoil in the endings. I want everybody to go in with fresh eyes and just have a really great time with this. What's great about this as well, something that was very original, breaking down the fourth wall with, Stefan finding out he's being controlled by us, the audience, right? And finding out that he's on Netflix, a streaming service. So it's really interesting, breaking down that wall and throwing that in there. And I thought that was very cool and original. And I really like Black Mirror Bandersnatch a lot more than Bird Box that was just released on Netflix. I just reviewed it here on our YouTube channel. I had a really great time with this, going back in this episode and making different choices, going down different paths and different endings is really, really unique. And Black Mirror, the show has been so phenomenal in the first 4 seasons. Each episode, completely different storyline, a different tone, and a lot of take on technology and how it controls our lives. So I got a lot of different themes out of this. Choices that we make, every day we wake up, we choose to eat something or try to drive to work on a different road and, being in love with families and friends, there's a lot of choices that we make as humans, we come across every day, and I think that's what Black Mirror was kind of going at with this. And really great concept of, choose your own adventure. This is really setting the bar for future TV shows to come out, especially on Netflix. So I'm really looking forward to the future and seeing if other TV and other movies are going to go about it in this way of choosing your own adventure and choose your own path and ending. So I want to hear from you guys. What did you guys think of the new Black Mirror Bandersnatch? What choices did you make? What was the outcome? How did the story end? I'm really interested to see what happened to you guys. So let us know in the comments below, and I'm going to give you one more choice to make. Will you hit subscribe or not subscribe? Good choice. This is Logan Myers signing out with my good mates here, Colin and Stefan. Until the next review, cheers!